today, and as you have heard from Ndiema, the court is not sitting today until the 27th. There was a virtual sitting on the other matter filed by the Law Society of Kenya, and the representative of the Civil Workers Union, Senior Counsel Fred Jkia, has just briefed us actually when we are here on what has happened, because that matter was also put forward until December the 17th before the three-judge bench. There may be need to consolidate this, but that's a matter for discussion going forward. And we think this matter is of critical importance. We are dealing with a critical infrastructure which touches on the national security and the well-being of a nation state called Kenya. We have said before, we have no problem with investors coming to the country, but the way this Adani deal has been crafted, it has all the trappings of what one would call a state capture. Look at Adani and Jkia, Adani in Shaf and Shif, Adani in Ketrako, and the whole thing crowded in secrecy. So we are on record for the petitioners here. In fact, the petitioners in this particular case are Tony Musyoka and political parties, Wiper Democratic Movement, Democratic Action Party of Kenya, and Jubilee Party of Kenya. So that's why we also came, and we are determined to fight over this for the benefit of not just the present generations, but future generations of this country. So there will be transparency. We know that some preliminary objections have been raised by the respondents, in this case, Managing Director of Kenya Airports Authority and the team, the ministers and all. It will be an occasion for Kenyans to see how we cannot run a government and how we cannot auction a nation. So we will be here again, God willing, on the 27th of November, and we also be talking to the Law Society of Kenya. After all, we are also members, so we are interested both ways. And the civil aviation workers should remain encouraged that the whole country is watching. Maybe I can ask my colleague to add something.